Well, the Barren County Trojans won their 5th consecutive game last night, defeating number 14 ranked Campbellsville 7-0 to go to 13-7 on the year, and also winning 8 of their last 9 games. Tonight, hopefully they'll face a team out of Region 5 in District 17, the Bruins of Central Hardin. We've had some rain coming down here at Trojan Field, and it's, I guess it's let up now, but as Scott called it, a gloomy Friday afternoon.
Well, actually, there's a gentleman over here that said gloomy. And I was like, that's a cool word. You don't ever hear the word gloomy. And nobody ever says that word. So, well, yeah, but you know what? It stopped, and so if you can play, you can play.
Oh, you've been out here before. You know whether you can play or not after the conditions.
Well,
they had it tarped, and so everything's looking pretty decent right now.
As my mentor Johnny Vance used to say, you don't want to be one of those schools that has a reputation of every time it rains you don't play. So you need to always try to do everything you can to get the game in. And so actually the grass is going to be a little wet, but the infield dirt and the mound and the home plate area looks like they're in pretty good shape.
Yeah. Looks like everybody else canceled their games this afternoon. Glasgow was supposed to host Taylor County. That game's been canceled. Warren East at Greene County canceled. And Allen County, Scottsville, and Westmoreland, Tennessee, the teams in the 15th district, they've canceled their games for this afternoon. So just because of the rain around, and of course it came pretty good around, was it 11 o'clock or 12 noon today? We had a pretty good rain, and then it rained here really hard for a few minutes and just let up. So hopefully we'll be able to get this game in. Any more shout? You've been watching the radar, so
yeah. It looks like everything's going to kind of move out till about 8 o'clock. So if we can get on a roll here and run with these guys here in about 3 innings, we can get out of here before the rain comes.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of last year. We were here. I think it was Franklin Simpson that came over, and we got the first inning in, and that was it. I mean, we all went home after that. Hopefully we won't have to do that today. Studio producer this afternoon is Jake Norris. We got Aaron Russell, the BC Live crew, providing the live stream for us today. Central Hardin is 10-11 on the season after starting the year at 0-6 under second-year head coach Steve Delabar. They have won their last 3 in a row. They beat Meade County, North Hardin, and John Hardin last night. Of course, North Hardin and John Hardin are 2 teams in their district, and they defeated John Hardin last night 14-4 in 5 innings. Again, they play in the same district with North Hardin, Elizabethtown, and Fort Knox. Now, last year they had a really good season. They finished 30-9. They won the 17th district, went to the 5th region semifinals. This is just the 6th meeting between Barren County and Central Hardin in baseball. Of course, the 2 schools have competed the last several years in the same district in the Class 6A football playoffs in the district, which ended this past season. Of course, Barren County moving back to 5A this fall. Barren County has won the past 3 games in baseball against Central Hardin, including last year's 8-5 win. And the 2 teams have played 4 common opponents in Campbellsville, Adair County, Warren East, and Owensboro. Central Hardin lost to all 4 of those teams, while Barren County lost to Adair County and Owensboro, but beat Campbellsville, and that was yesterday. 2 wins over Warren East in district play, and Campbellsville, Scott, ranked 14th in the state.
Yeah, Campbellsville's always traditionally a pretty good school. And so was Central Hardin traditionally. You know, when you get into that district with E-Town and North Hardin's traditionally, that's a pretty solid. That's a solid district and one that's hard to get out of.
And I know Coach Estes wanted to get this game in, if all possible, because Monday's a big district game against Allen County, Scottsville.
Yeah, that's right. You know, beating Warren East 2 games to go 2-0 in the district. You'd like to get to 4-0 with back-to-back games. Got the Scotts Vegas Patriots here on Monday night. Then we go there Tuesday. Mm-hmm. So if you can go 4-0 in the district, that'll set you up. It's important to get that number 1 seed.
Right, and of course Glasgow still to come. I think that's first week of May. when Barren and Glasgow will play those two district games. I was looking at the baseball standings in district play. Barren County at 2-0. They're 13-7 overall. Glasgow is 7-13. They're 1-1 in district play. Allen County Scottsville 6-13. They're 1-1 in the district. Warren East right now is 4-12, and they're 0-2 in district play. So it's like, who would you rather play? I mean,
it's just well.
Or does it really matter?
Well, here's the thing too, and I'm going to go back again. I talk a lot about history here, and I talk a lot about things in the past. But again, my mentor Johnny Vance had a saying that's always stuck with me: "You play against the game and not the jersey." So a lot of times, sometimes a team can roll in, and it's like we're beat already. But you play against the game, so. You want to be playing your best baseball, so you want to get that number one seed, but you're still going to have to play, so it doesn't really matter.
Right. Let's look at the lineups of this afternoon's ball game as the coaches now meeting with the umpires here at home plate. And looking at Central Hardin, batting first, playing in center field is number 25, Chase Price. Batting second in left field is 26, Devin Hubbard. Kellen Brandenburg will be at first base. He'll be batting third. Where's number 44, Caleb Irwin. In right field, he'll be batting fourth. The shortstop and batting fifth is Reese Crowley. Braden Kreider is the catcher. He'll be batting sixth. Batting seventh, third baseman Chase Higdon. The DH today and batting eighth is Noah Brittner. And Logan Robertson playing at second base. He'll be batting ninth. The pitcher is Brady Copeland for the Bruins of Central Hardin. And their coach is Steve Delabar. For the Barren County Trojans, head coach J.R. Estes, assisted by Luke Wells and Michael Poore. Shortstop, batting first, J.P. Hyde, number 7. Batting second and playing at second base, number 22 is Jackson Reese. And batting third in center field today, Sutton Hyde, number 2. Axel Dysholm in right field. He'll be batting fourth. At first base is Gavin Coffey. He'll be batting fifth. Batting sixth is the catcher Aiden Keeney. Skylar Potter will be playing at third base. He'll be batting seventh. The DH is Joey Myers. He'll be batting eighth. And batting at the bottom of the batting order for the Trojans in left field will be Jordan Harris. And on the mound today for the Trojans will be Cameron Crawford. And that's your lineups of both teams. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back and get ready for our first pitch of this ball game between the Trojans and the Bruins here from Trojan Field here on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Cold weather means you've got some things to take care of, like heat to keep you warm and comfortable. Put it on your list of things to do. A call to Southern States Glasgow to fill your propane tank. Southern States is one of the top suppliers of propane gas in the country, and your Southern States in Glasgow is the local, smart, reliable source for all your propane needs. Safe, clean-burning propane gas is the premier energy source for heating and appliances. Call 651-6167 and 651-2159.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31 East South.
Just past the railroad tracks.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
Attention home buyers and homeowners. If you're shopping for a mortgage or considering home financing, call one of Kentucky's full range of loans.
For you youngsters out there that are listening.
Solutions.
Sounds good to me.
You weren't even listening. Oh, okay. I wasn't talking to you, Jay. I was talking to Chapman.
Well, Scott was.
I was talking.
He's supposed to critique us today.
Yeah.
In case you have to take over, you know. You're between innings. All right. Let's look at the top 25 baseball poll. South Warren is number 5. Greenwood is 12. Campbellsville 14. Bowling Green 15. Taylor County 20. Barren was 23 this week.
That's good. You know, and you look at Greenwood again and Bowling Green and South Warren. It's just like the basketball district. Yeah. You know, you got 3 teams that are ranked in the top 25, and one of them's not going to even make it to the regional baseball tournament.
Right.
So
plus Campbellsville and Taylor in the 5th region.
So 23. So we were ranked 23rd this week.
23rd.
That's really good. That's impressive.
Yep. And Russell County, if you go on down the list, Russell County was 31, Logan County 40. Of course, a couple of teams there in the 4th region.
We haven't played Logan, right? We haven't played Logan County yet, have we? I don't think we have.
I don't think so.
Well, Logan County again traditionally is usually a powerhouse in the 4th region, and they're always usually one of the top teams.
Well, even in the 4th region poll, South Warren, Greenwood, Bowling Green 1, 2, 3, Barren County 4, Russell County 5, Logan County 6. And then Franklin Simpson, Warren East, Glasgow, and Clinton County rounding out the top 10 of the teams in the 4th region.
How can Bowling Green be 3rd when we beat them?
I know.
How can they be ranked ahead of us? I need to talk to somebody.
Whoever
Chapman,
does the rankings.
Will you get on that?
Need to get whoever's on the
find
ranking
out who these
committee.
Rankings are.
Yeah.
We need to have it. We need to have a conversation.
Chase Price is going to lead off for the Bruins of Central Hardin. Central Hardin, that what we call it, North Carolina blue, Columbia blue, with the white pinstripes. And the pitch from Crawford's going to be fouled off to the left side. Ooh. That one vehicle just barely missed it. Right into the road. Price bats .359 of the year. The Bruins .270 is a team. There's Crawford with the 0-1 pitch. Man, I don't know if they hit the foot or kind of bounced off there.
I think it just bounced it in the dirt. Had a little breaking ball there for low for ball 1.
Crawford delivers. Ground ball up to right field. Stop by the second baseman. That's Reese. Over to Coffey for the out. Reese playing at second base today. Coffee at first.
Yeah, Jackson Reese is one of those guys. You can put him in the outfield. You can put him in the infield. He can play anywhere. Those are the guys that you really like to have. If you have multiple guys that can do that, that's really a big asset for your club.
Yeah. Devin Hubbard, junior for the Bruins. Price is a senior. They don't have very many seniors on this team this year. But Hubbard batting at .317 on the year. 20 hits in 63 at-bats. 3 doubles. Pitch from Crawford is a strike delivered.
A little curveball there around the plate. Way to get ahead 0-1.
Yep. Crawford with a 0-1. Another good pitch there by Crawford.
Another breaking ball. He's got good command early.
Counts 0-2. And then fouled it off. Jordan Harris is in left field for the Trojans today. Sutton Hyde in center field. Axel Dysholm in right field. As I mentioned, Jackson Reese at second. Gavin Coffey at first. J.P. Hyde's a shortstop. Skylar Potter at third. Behind the plate is Aiden Keeney. And Crawford ready to deliver his pitch. Fouled it back into the net. I didn't have my glove. Just a little low for me to catch there. Again, we're on live stream today with BC Live here on WCLU Radio, 104.7 FM. Here's Crawford's pitch. Oh, a nice pitch. Caught him looking, and the second out of the inning for the Bruins of Central Hardin, and it'll bring up now Kellen Brandenburg, a senior for Central Hardin, the first baseman.
You know, those kids that do the streaming for Barren County, they do a heck of a job.
Yep.
I watched a lot of basketball games. I don't go to games anymore. I guess I'm just getting too old.
We're usually there at the home games, though.
Well, yeah, usually, but they do a really good job of streaming, man. That's something that's pretty cool now.
Brandenburg batting .343 on the year with 23 hits, 7 doubles. He's hit 1 home run. He's hit the only home run for Central Hardin this season.
Yeah, we don't need to make it 2 here.
No. Again, their batting average .270 as a team. Barren County bats .292 as a team. Here's Crawford's 1-0, and that one's going to be outside. No, you're usually at the home games. You're doing the PA. Yeah, but the regional games and stuff, I don't go. First off, I don't know what it is to park down. Was it used to be like 12 or 15 bucks? Oh, you mean at Western?
Yeah, Pugs, you had to pay that money to park, and then
I don't know what it was.
Have to take a student loan out to go to the concession stand, and I just
sit
sit home on the couch.
On
the couch, and I enjoy that. Crawford is falling off the mound. It's like it started out with pretty good control, but
pitched a walk to
he's
the batter there.
You got to take that front shoulder and reach down like you're putting it in the catcher's mitt there. So
Caleb Irwin, the hitter now for Central Hardin, batting .340. Left-handed hitter for the Bruins. There are 2 outs here. Top of the first. Crawford fires. Looked good all the way. He's talking about food and concessions. You know, Dovey's is up for auction.
Yeah, that's what you were telling
That's a
me.
famous landmark over there in Monroe County.
Yeah.
Strike delivered by Crawford.
If you like getting sick, I'm sorry. I got sick.
For all you Dovey listeners out there.
Sorry, all you
like
Dovey
to eat at
lovers.
Dovey's.
I ate there one time when I was in high school and I got sick. So
well, that's the first time, though.
I never ate there again.
And you were a teenager.
I should have went back and tried it, but yeah, long time establishment. You know,
1938 is when
wow.
it first opened. Crawford on the 0-2. Low and inside. Yeah, it's been, I think last summer I had one. No, I actually had two. And I had them squeezed.
Do they?
Not double squeezed.
Are you supposed to get them squeezed? They don't really think
you
that
don't
you're,
have to.
Yeah, but they prefer you not to get them squeezed, right?
I get them squeezed.
I can't remember what I did. But
maybe that's the reason why I don't get sick.
I don't know.
Squazzed.
Is that a word, squazzed?
Unsquazzed.
Is that a word, squazzed? Squeezed. Yeah. Get them squeezed.
I have heard people say, I want mine squazzed.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Well, as long as it works.
Yeah. Squazzed?
Squeezed.
That's what I'll do next time I'm over there.
We've heard gloomy today and squazzed.
This one chopped it. Ooh, got by Hyde into the left field for a base hit for Caleb Irwin. Reese Cowley is next. Shortstop for the Bruins.
That's a pretty good job there with, two-strike hitting to go. You always want to try to think middle of the way because you always want to let the ball get to the front side. So Caleb Irwin did a good job of going the opposite way. So we got two on now. We started out getting the first two guys, but need to get out of this little jam we got in here.
Cowley bats .281, 13 RBIs on the year. Pitch from Crawford, way outside. Keeney did a good job stopping that. There are 2 outs, but they got 2 runners on, first and second. Crawford fires.
Good pitch.
Yeah.
Haven't seen Cameron pitch a lot, but one thing I do like, it looks like he keeps everything down, and that's where you want to keep it.
Mm-hmm. Crawford's ERA is 2.62. He's thrown 329 pitches coming into today's game. He's 3-0 on the year.
Yeah, good pitcher.
With 23 strikeouts. And that one's going to go to Hyde. Underhand throw to second, and that'll do the inning for Central Hardin. They leave 2 stranded. We played a half inning, and Barren County up to bat next here on WCLU Burgundy, 104.7 FM.
Suit your budget, South Central Bank can make your dreams become reality. Contact us today. You can even apply online at southcentralbank.com. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments.
Back at Trojan Field, Jay Turner with Scott Gillen here for Trojan baseball here this afternoon against Central Hardin. We'll be back here on Monday when the Trojans play host to Allen County Scottsville in a district game. That'll be a 5:30 start.
Yeah, for Central Hardin in the first inning, they had no runs on 1 hit. First 3 batters for the Trojans in the bottom of the first is J.P. Hyde, Jackson Reese, and Sutton Hyde.
Yep. 3 seniors.
Last game that we did against Monroe, J.P., he had like 7 RBIs. I think he only needed a home run to hit for the cycle. He had a triple, double, and a single, so he had a good night.
Yep. And yesterday, J.P., he was 1 for 4 against Campbellsville. JP's batting average at .375 on the year. 18 hits, 16 RBI, 6 doubles. Hasn't hit a home run this year. Trojans have 8 total. And they're smacked out in the right center for a base hit on the first pitch. And he's going to turn first and go to second. Plenty of time. And the ball got away again, but he'll hold up there at second.
Did he get through him, or was it hit past him? I didn't see. I was looking down. Did the ball skip and go past him?
Went back.
Hit. Okay. Yeah. That's another thing you got to remember when you're playing in the outfield. Everything's going to skip. So it's going to come at you a little bit harder than normal. But good way to start, leadoff double for JP.
Yeah, leadoff double. That's number 7 of the year for JP Hyde. Now Jackson Reese, second baseman for the Trojans. Reese leading in the batting average on the team at .417.
That's a good year.
13 RBIs.
Ball pitches a
high
little bit
from
up.
Copeland. Reese was 1 for 3 yesterday. He had 2 RBIs. Against the Campbellsville Eagles. Here's Copeland's 1-0 pitch out to right field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Rounding third and going to hold up is JP Hyde. So we got runners on the corners.
Good piece of hitting there going away for Jackson.
Sutton Hyde batting .365 with 23 hits, 15 RBIs. Sutton Hyde hit a home run yesterday for the Trojans. And Brady Copeland for the Bruins. Outside, runner will go. It's Jackson Reese headed to second. 5 for 5 on stolen bases for Jackson Reese.
So now you got guys on second and third now. So now you got to put something in the green. Got to make contact right here.
There's the pitch. It's outside. The catcher is Braden Kreider. They've got Devin Hubbard in left field, Chase Price center field, Caleb Irwin in right field, Logan Robertson at second, Kellen Brandenburg is at first, Reese Cowley shortstop, Chase Higdon at third. Counts 2-0. There's the pitch. Chops it right up the middle. Stopped a long throw to first is not in time, and Trojans will get a score in with JP Hyde. It's 1-0 Barren County. Axel Dysloam is next.
I'm going to give him a hit on that one. I don't know what the official guys will give him, but I'm going to give him a hit. That was a good play, but I'm not sure that he would have gotten him if the throw hadn't have been off. I'm going to give him a hit. I feel especially
Give it to him.
I feel
Give
especially nice today on this gloomy day.
Yeah, this gloomy Friday. Runner going. As Sutton Hyde that's his 10th stolen base of the year. So now we got second and third runners.
Axel. That's a cool name, Axel.
Axel batting .281. There's the pitch from Copeland. Popped up high toward left field, and the shortstop there to make the catch. Shortstop is Reese Cowley. Now Gavin Coffey, junior, batting .260 on the year. 13 hits, 7 RBIs, 4 doubles. Gavin Coffey's hit 3 home runs this year for the Trojans.
And he needs to park one right here. It's a good time for it.
Trojans with 1 out here, bottom of the first. And a 1-0 lead. Here's Copeland with a pitch. Oh, man. Look out.
Yeah, that's what you call light grip on the bat there. You never want to squeeze it too hard where you can't swing it.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen that.
He almost slung it out of the
did it go over the fence into the road?
It hit
behind the dugout?
It hit the back fence.
Okay.
I think it's there it comes.
That thing went flying. I thought it hit the fence over there. I didn't know if it went over it or just grazed
some
it
of that
or what.
stick 'em. The pine tar. I never liked pine tar. Guys used to have it back when I played, and I just never liked it. I felt like my hands were sticking to the bat.
Yeah.
I just never did.
It had to be sticky.
I never did like it. So I don't know what Coach Wells. He must be putting it on there for him.
Yeah, Coffey's back is to us, so he can't. Okay. All right. Coffey getting a good grip on it this time. Kind of wonder if it was wet,
Yeah.
Moisture
his
got
hands
to
wet.
it. Coffey waiting for the 0-1 pitch from Copeland. Out
Good
to right
boy.
field, smacked it, and he missed the catch. And we're going to have 2 more runs score. Reese comes in, and so does Sutton Hyde, and Coffey is safe at second.
Yeah, that's an E7 or E9 on the right fielder. That was just hit. That was hit right to him.
Yeah. So now the Trojans have a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning. Brings up the catcher, Aiden Keeney. Keeney batting .216 on the year, 11 hits, 8 RBIs, 2 doubles. Copeland with a pitch, ground ball into right field, can't be stopped by the second baseman, scooped up by the right fielder. We're hitting it quite well here early as Keeney gets a base hit. Brings up Skylar Potter. Potter batting .308. He's a junior. Oh, did they? Okay, I thought he went. I didn't see that.
I didn't see that either, and I was like, "Where'd he go?" But I was looking down. I didn't know he got through.
He disappeared on us.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a second out.
Yeah, I was like, "What happened to him?" It's like he disappeared. Yeah, can't blame him for the
I didn't
hustle.
know whether he got tagged or not. Foul ball to the right.
Good start for the Trojans in the bottom of the first inning with 3 across the plate. Across the plate.
Right. Skylar Potter, a junior for the Trojans. Third baseman. Copeland, runner going. And let's see, who is the courtesy runners? Jax Vincent for the Trojans. So the count is 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Vincent is at second. Copeland has an ERA of 3.50. That one has popped up high in field. First baseman waiting for the catch, and he makes it. That is Brandenburg. And that will end the inning. Trojans leave 1 stranded, but score 3. It's Barren County 3, Central Hardin nothing after 1 here on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
Handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping
for the
things
Central Hardin
running
Bruins,
smoothly.
as we sixth meeting between the two schools in baseball.
Yeah, this started back. We started playing them the last year I coached, actually, which was in 22. So they were really loaded. They had a couple of kids that was probably low to mid-90s. I think they'd already signed college Division I scholarship. Yeah, they were pretty good. For Barren County, in the bottom of the first, they scored 3 runs on 4 hits and had 2-3 stolen bases. First 3 hitters for Central Hardin: Braden Kreider, Chase Higdon, and Noah Breitner.
Is it Breitner or Brittner? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Until we're corrected. There's a strike delivered by Crawford. Evens the County 1-1. Kreider is a junior. He's the catcher for the Bruins.
Good
swing
pitch.
and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Got good command of his off speed. He was Kreider was way out in front on that one.
Kreider's leading the batting average at .359. Ground ball to third. Long throw to first. Easy out from Potter to Coffey. 1 away for the Bruins.
Had to bring out number 14, Chase Higdon.
Chase Higdon batting .234 on the year. 11 hits, 14 RBIs. Do we need the lights on?
It's up to you, man. I can't see with or without them.
We didn't have them on the last time. You can turn them off if you want to.
Yeah, if it's giving y'all a headache, go ahead.
I can still read my papers.
I can't see anyway. So
you need a flashlight.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
0-1 pitch from Crawford.
Good pitch.
Yes.
Crawford's doing a good job. Steady breaking ball and kind of keeping these guys off balance just a little bit.
Crawford's pitch. Ooh. High and inside. I was looking at Crawford's stats. 2.62 ERA. And in 21 and a third innings, 29 hits he's given up. 13 runs, 8 earned. And that's going to go right directly to the shortstop, J.P. Hyde. The throw to Coffey is there.
2 away. What I like about Cameron on the mound is he keeps the ball down, and we've already seen a lot of ground balls already. So that's kind of what you want. You want to live down. If you're up around the letters, you're just going to get hammered. So he's doing a good job. He keeps the ball down. I'm impressed with him. I like him.
Up next for the Bruins, Noah Brittner, freshman, the DH. Crawford with a pitch. Just a little high. Crawford.
Yeah, as soon as I said that, he throws one up around the cat bill.
And that one's going to, nice diving catch.
Nice play.
Jackson Reese. What a play. And that will end the inning for the Bruins. We played 1.5. It's Barren County 3, Central Hardin nothing. This is Trojan Baseball and WCLU Burgundy, 104.7 FM.
Or getting them back on track when they're not. We've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy in Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible.
Back to Trojan Field, what?
You're not doing the bio stuff, like what they like to drink and
I've
eat
got
and
that here.
music.
I was going to add that in a little bit.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of interested in what they like
On their bio, okay.
Yeah, they have a bio
Yeah.
now. So.
Joey Myers, Jordan Harris, and then J.P. Hyde.
Yep, for Central Hardin at the top of the second, no runs, no hits. It was 3 up, 3 down, as they say. JoJo Myers up to the plate.
Yeah, his favorite music artist is Coulter Wall. You know who that is?
I never heard of it.
Never heard of it either.
I don't know.
Is that
any
rock
of
or rap or what?
I don't know.
It's. I don't know. I don't think it's country. Really.
Country, we heard. So
I don't know. I don't play it on WHHT. I don't know. It's not a country hottest hit, is it? Coulter Wall.
I have no idea.
It hasn't been in my music programming in middays, so I'll look for that. Coulter Wall. First out of the inning for the Trojans. Brings up Jordan Harris, sophomore, left fielder for Barren. 3-0. Trojans lead it here. Bottom of the second inning. Here's the pitch. Popped up high toward right. First baseman near the dugout makes the catch. That was Brandenburg. So now there's 2 away.
Yeah, we back up to the top of the lineup now. JP Hyde got the top up.
Yep, back to the top of the order with J.P. Hyde. Talked about J.P.'s favorite music artist, Sam Barber.
Never heard of him either. Is that like Sam Sham and the Pharaohs?
Oh, yeah, Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs.
We talked about that, didn't we? Sam Sham and the Pharaohs.
I don't
but that's
know.
not Sam who?
And we talked about Airhead Extreme Bites he likes, too, as far as his favorite candy's concerned. That one's fouled back
I would
into
probably,
the backstop.
I would probably like those. I kind of like the sour.
You like the
stuff.
sour candy?
Yeah. I don't eat a lot of it, but I'd like it probably.
Pitch count's 0-2 to J.P. Hyde. Copeland.
JP led off Trojans last time with a double into the gap, scored a run.
He was looking at that pitch.
It's a good take.
This is outside. Got one score in this afternoon. Warren East softball. They lost to Nelson County 7-2 in the 2A sectional up in Owensboro. Right through the gap, but stopped by the shortstop. So he will get a single. And Jackson Reese made the diving catch a little bit ago.
And Jackson got a single his last time up and scored a run.
There you go. That's some good music right there.
See, that's my kind of music there, the Temptations.
Yeah,
that's kind of my – I like those guys.
Copeland. Outside on the pitch. Jackson Reese likes Keith Whitley as music.
I like Keith Whitley.
Twizzlers for candy and
I like
cucumber Gatorade for a drink.
I like
okay?
Twizzlers and Keith Whitley. So
I don't know about the cucumber Gatorade.
I don't know about that either, but I like 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Outside 2-0 to Jackson Reese. Mentioned Copeland's ERA is 3.50. He's given up 26 hits, 23 runs, 9 of those earned, 18 innings of pitching. That pitch is outside, 3-0.
3-0 probably should be, I'd say probably here be taken right here. I'd be surprised if he's swinging on this pitch.
J.P. Hyde is at first. There's 2 outs. Here's Copeland's pitch. Got the outside corner. 3-1. Trojanettes won yesterday in softball, 15-0 over the Glasgow Lady Scotties.
Good district win for the Trojanettes.
Runner go. There's JP, headed to second, and he made it as it goes into the outfield. He's headed on over to third. There's a long throw, and he's there in plenty of time.
Error on the throw from the catcher. I don't have their position, so I don't know who's catching.
Oh, catcher for
Central Hardin.
Oh, it's Braden Kreider, number 38.
Braden Kreider.
Yeah.
So got opportunity here. Got a full count. 2 outs.
Yep.
Got another chance, opportunity to score a run here.
And Copeland with his 27th pitch. It's popped up towards short. It'll be the third baseman will make the catch, and that will end the inning. That was Higdon making the catch, so that will end it for the Trojans. We played 2, Barren County 3, Central Hardin 0 here on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
103.7 WHHT plays country's hottest hits from today's country artists. Like,
hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
Hey, it's Lainey Wilson.
Luke Combs here.
Great country that you can listen to longer with local community information that you need on 103.7 WHHT.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Scott Chapman back here making fun of us.
Yeah, what's wrong with him?
While he's on the phone.
Yeah, what's wrong with him?
Did you watch the NFL draft show last night?
You know I did. Every morning I work at Fox Hollow Golf Course since I retired, and I mow greens, and so I listen to Unsportsmanlike on the podcast, and so that's all they've been talking about for the last month. So I was kind of looking to see where Shedeur Sanders. After Pittsburgh didn't take him, I went to bed. So I was just kind of interested to see where he was going to end up and going. So
James Brown had a special Brown Sports Bag last night over at Maple and Pine.
Oh.
Yeah, for 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, so he had all about the NFL draft. Logan Robertson, only an 8th grader for Central Hardin, the second baseman in the 9th hole. And the first pitch from Crawford's a strike.
One thing I like about Crawford, too, this game, he's getting ahead early in the pitch count, so frees him up to throw was off speed.
And that one right down the third base line. Long throw to first is there. First out of the inning here in the top of the third for Central Hardin. Chase Price next. Back to the top.
Back in my coaching days, I always used to try to tell our guys, to be aggressive at the plate. A lot of times, the first pitch is usually the best pitch that you're going to get. So if you look fastball for a strike.
Ooh, center field hooks off to the left side. Nice catch made by Sutton Hyde as he came from the center field position going over to the left.
That was a nice play. But if you watch fastball, right? So you watch fastball, you're down 0-1, and now they're going to come back with a changeup, some kind of off speed, and now if you swing at that, breaking ball in the dirt, now you're down 0-2. So I was never one, but back in my playing days, I didn't walk much. Probably to the chagrin of my baseball coach, Jerry Eubank. He probably didn't like that. So he never said anything any different, so he didn't tell me to quit. So if it was down the tube, I was swinging, wouldn't you, Chad?
Yeah.
I would go up there to walk.
Hubbard was 3 for 3 yesterday against John Hardin, had 4 RBIs. Of course, we talk about Hubbard's stats at 317.
Yeah, he got caught looking in the first inning. 0 for 1.
Crawford about to deliver the 0-2. Ground ball right up the middle. Will go into center field, and Hubbard with the single at first. Bringing up Kellen Brandenburg next.
He got on last inning on a walk.
Brandenburg, one of the seniors, batting .343. 23 hits, 13 RBIs. Crawford with his 38th pitch this game.
Good pitch.
So Hubbard is at first. There are 2 outs for Central Hardin here in the top of the 3rd inning. There's Crawford. High fly ball center. Back there waiting for it is Sutton Hyde, and that will end the inning for the Bruins.
Sutton, he's like nothing out here following but the dude.
Waiting there. So we played 2.5. The Trojans 3, Central Hardin nothing on WCLU 104.7 FM. We go to the bottom of the 3rd here at Trojan Field. Barren County with a 3-0 lead over the Central Hardin Bruins. Jay Turner with Scott Gillen here.
Yeah, for Barren County in the bottom of the 2nd inning, they scored no runs on 1 hit. First 3 hitters for Barren County are Sutton Hyde, Axel Dysholm, and Gavin Coffey. Sutton had an RBI single in the 1st inning.
Batting .365 on the year. Hit the lone home run yesterday to win over Campbellsville, 7-0.
So I got a question. How many more weeks of school are there?
Somebody asked me that yesterday.
4 weeks? Yeah, I don't know. I never know anymore.
It was Stacy. Stacy Seller asked me how many more weeks. I thought it was about 4.
4 weeks.
Trojans have Allen County Scottsville here Monday, district game, 5:30.
The Mighty Patriots
will be here to bring it to you.
You know, Allen County back in 2006 and 2007 were back-to-back regional winners in baseball. They were loaded. They had some guys.
Was that Kerry Harwood?
Yeah, Kerry Harwood was coaching. They had his nephew. He was a Harwood, but I can't think of his name now. He went to Western.
And charging for it, and did he make the catch? I believe he did. That was Chase Price.
And then they had a kid named Travis Adams who went and played junior college. And, boy, they were just good. They were loaded.
Yeah. 1 out for the Trojans here in the bottom of the 3rd. Bringing up Axel Dysholm. You know what his favorite quote is?
The Itsy Bitsy Spider.
Okay, you remember that from the other day.
That's the one we said ended up in the Atlantic
Itsy Bitsy
Ocean.
Spider cares about rain. Does he? No, he keeps climbing.
Yeah. That's when we said unless that 10 inches of rain we had, it ended up in the Atlantic Ocean. There's a good swing.
Good, right up the middle. Dysholm with the single. Gavin Coffey Jr. up next.
Gavin got thrown out at second trying to leg a double. It was actually an error out in the outfield. Hit a pretty good screamer out to the right fielder, and he just misplayed it.
Barren County scored all 3 runs in the first. Copeland checking the runner at first. Now ready. Whoa, gets away from the catcher into the backstop, and Dyson will head to second.
Got another guy in scoring position for Barren County here. Got a good opportunity to put some more runs on the board here.
Copeland with 1-0. Checks Axel at second. Fires low for ball 2. Trojans beating 14th ranked Campbellsville yesterday. They beat 15th ranked Bowling Green.
Good year.
Yeah, they beat
Russell County.
Russell County, yep. Fly ball out to the left, and catch made by Hubbard.
Now back for the Trojans, number 9, Aiden Keeney.
Aiden Keeney, the catcher, up next for Barren.
Aiden got a single his last time up.
2 outs on the Trojans here in the bottom half of the third. Keeney had a hit yesterday against Campbellsville. Batting .216 of the season.
Aiden is a 4-year starter.
Yep.
Catcher.
Dyson still at second base. Here, ground ball. Ooh, almost got Axel on the foot. Throw to first is in time, and that will end the inning. Trojans leave 1 stranded. It's 3-0 Barren County over Central Hardin after 3 here on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Caleb Irwin, Reese Cowley, and Braden Kreider, 4, 5, 6 hitters for Central Hardin here at the top of the 4th. Barren County with a 3-0 lead. Jay Turner with Scott Gillen here from Trojan Field on a
gloomy.
Okay.
Gloomy.
Fill in the blank.
Yeah, today's word, boys and girls, is gloomy and squazzed. And squazzed.
You need to talk to Coach Cunningham about that.
You get your burger squazzed.
He's in the know. He was listening. Hey, we got a listener, Jay.
Hey, great. Had 1, now 0.
Gloomy is the word of the day.
We have a studio audience in here.
Yeah. Caleb Irwin, first hitter for Central Hardin. He got a single his last time up. He's 1 for 1.
Irwin, the right fielder for the Bruins. Fouls this one off to the left. So, Coach, when was the last time you had a Dovey burger? Or have you ever had one? You've heard of it, though, right? No, okay. World famous. It's up for auction, by the way. We're trying to get some people together here to try to buy that. Keep it open. 80.
Oh, yeah.
You think Gardner would go for it?
0-2, Crawford's ahead of Caleb Irwin.
Fouls this one off to the left side.
I remember one time when I was coaching football. Hang on, I'll tell this story after we get done with this pitch.
Crawford with the 0-2.
So we were playing in Monroe County, and we were playing them over there. And so before we left, somebody was like, hey, we're going to one of these barbecue places. You all want us to pick up some barbecue? So we were like, yeah. So they wanted hot. We were like, yeah. That was a mistake. I bit into a piece of shoulder, son, and I thought the top of my head was coming off.
Oh, did you have it dipped?
Yeah.
Oh,
and I was looking.
You'd never have it dipped.
And I was looking around for the water coolers, and they hadn't brought them out there yet. So I was like, where's the water? Where's the water? It was about, I thought my tongue was falling out. I never made that.
Never get it dipped.
I never made that mistake.
Get it sprinkled. Don't get it dipped.
Yeah. I learned that. I learned my lesson that night. It ate me alive. Irwin's hanging in here. He's fouled off probably 5 or 6 pitches. It's at bat. It's good at bat.
Yeah, Crawford with his 45th pitch, or 46. Was that the first time you ever had shoulder?
No, I had shoulder, but it's the first time I think I'd ever had it dipped. I don't know what they dipped it in. That was liquid fire, I think. I couldn't feel my mouth. First half, I couldn't feel my mouth.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Yeah, if you get it dipped, you can't taste anything because your mouth's on fire.
Yeah, some people like that stuff. Me, not so much.
Always get mine sprinkled.
I just think, just give me some shoulder.
Pitch from Crawford.
I think it was good. I'm going to say
you think it was good?
I think it was good. I can't remember, but I'm going to say it was. In case the people are, I've already said something about getting sick over there, so I better say something nice.
They'll never let you back in Monroe County ever again.
Yeah. A lot of fine people in Monroe County.
Reese Cowley is the batter, shortstop for the Bruins.
Reese has had a fielder's choice his last time up. He's 0 for 1.
Grounds it to third. There's Potter. Throws to first. It's there to Coffey. Second out of the inning for the Bruins. Brings up the catcher, Braden Kreider.
Kreider grounded out to third base his last time up. I like Potter kid at third. He's like a Hoover over there. He's got a good arm.
Pitch a little outside.
Yep, good little breaking ball, started it out on the plate.
The 1-0 from Crawford. Pops this one out to left field. Coming over to get it. It's caught by Jordan Harris. That will end the inning for the Bruins here in the top of the fourth. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Trojans 3. Central Hardin nothing here on WCLU Burgundy 104.
Cold weather means you've got some things to take care of, like heat to keep you warm and comfortable. Put it on your list of things to do. A call to Southern States Glasgow to fill your propane tank. Southern States is one of the top suppliers of propane gas in the country, and your Southern States in Glasgow is the local, smart, reliable source for all your propane needs. Safe, clean-burning propane gas is the premier energy source for heating and appliances. Call 651-6167 and 651-2159.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31 East South.
Just past the railroad tracks.
Reliable internet and great customer service? Two things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to scrtc.com and get yours with an unmatched service.
Trojan Field. Got Jake Norris on the controls back in the studio. Aaron Russell and his BC Live crew live streaming.
for Barren County in the last inning. They scored no runs. They had one hit. First three batters for the Trojans in the bottom of the fourth inning. It'll be Skylar Potter, Joey Myers, and Jordan Harris.
7, 8, 9. Joey Myers, another senior for the Trojans.
Now batting for the Trojans, number 33, Skylar Potter.
Now Potter hit a home run against Monroe
Potter,
County,
Myers,
didn't
and
he?
Harris. Yeah.
Yeah, Skylar against Monroe County a couple nights ago or last week hit one out against Monroe County.
Oh, I don't have that. Okay. Something smells good. Are they grilling burgers? And grounded foul into the dugout of Central Hardin to the left.
Okay.
What?
For the millions around the world. It's Barren County baseball.
Pitch from Copeland. That one's popped up high towards center field. And waiting for the catch is the center fielder, Chase Price.
Now batting for the Trojans, number 26, Joey Myers.
Now Joey Myers, the DH.
Joey grounded out to the second baseman in the second inning. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Copeland, he settled down after the first innings, gave up 3, but after that he's pitched pretty solid.
Out to right field, and a base hit.
Oh, that's down the line.
Almost to the fence, yeah.
He's going to get a
Joey
couple
Myers
out of that one.
with a double. Yep. Good hit there by Joey Myers.
Now batting for the Trojans, number 20, Jordan Harris.
And Jordan Harris is next. They're at the bottom of the order here for the second time of this game.
Jordan popped up to the first baseman in the second inning. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Barren County's got another runner in scoring position with a double by Joey Myers.
Jordan Harris batting .320 on the year, 11 RBIs.
I like him as a 9-hole hitter.
Mm-hmm.
He can fly, and he's almost, people get wrapped up in where they're hitting during the lineup, but once you get through it, there's no top anymore, as you used to say. So having a 9-hole guy that can put it in play, that's big.
Mm-hmm. Myers at second. There's one out here in the bottom of the fourth. Pitch. Copeland right up the middle. Rallying third, and he's going to hold up. That's Joey Myers. So runners on the corners, first and third for the Trojans here in the bottom of the fourth.
It's probably
back to the top of the order with J.P. Hyde.
Yeah, you got J.P. up, good solid contact guy, so there's no really reason to try to get Joey thrown out at the plate. Kind of like that stop sign there that Coach Estes gave Joey. Got guys on the corner here.
JP was 1 for 4 yesterday against Campbellsville.
Yeah, JP's 2 for 2 today. He had a double in the first inning and then had a single in the second. He scored a run.
JP's favorite candy is Krabby Patties.
Krabby? What is that? I've never heard of a Krabby Patty.
They're gummies.
They're
okay.
Gummies. Okay, I thought maybe it was like a salmon patty or something. Krabby. That sounds like a
Krabby
seafood.
Gummies.
That sounds like a seafood shop. Krabby Patties.
Harris headed to second. Harris 9 of 10 on stolen bases this year.
Krabby. I learned all kinds of stuff.
Well,
I've been away for too long. Krabby Patties and cucumber Gatorade and what else?
We'll have to look at the list again.
Yeah,
there's some,
they got some good stuff.
Yeah. Out to left. And is it going to be gone? Is it going to be gone? Right at the fence. Boy, nice hit. Great hit there. But J.P. Hyde and the Trojans with Joey Myers scoring to make it a 4-0 lead.
Jackson's 1 for 2 on the day. Oh, a Krabby Patty. Okay, that'll show me. SpongeBob SquarePants. Okay. Is that something that's in SpongeBob?
I don't know.
SquarePants? I've never watched that show either. Is that? It is. Krabby Patties are in. Okay. All right. Let's learn something else today.
We'll learn some more things before the game's over.
Yeah.
Here's Copeland with his 44th pitch of the game. That's going out to left. It could be gone. And thought it was going to go over. But Trojans get 2 more runs to score here. Extending that lead.
Tell you what, Barren County's peppering that left field fence here this inning. Back-to-back doubles by J.P. Hyde and Jackson Reese. That'll bring up Sutton Hyde. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a run scored.
Okay, our producer tells us that seafood Krabby Patty burgers at SpongeBob cooks in the cartoon.
Okay.
Thanks, Jake.
Yep. Yeah. Learned something else today, man. I tell you what, I've never watched an episode of SpongeBob SquarePants.
Is it actually on a grill? Does he cook them on a grill? 6-0 Trojans here. Sutton Hyde is the hitter. There's 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Copeland checking. Now delivers. Fouled straight up and back. Counts 0-2 to Sutton Hyde. Fouled out to the right. Out of play. Sutton and JP both will go to Frontier Community College in Illinois to play baseball next season. Pitch from Copeland. That one's popped up out of play. Trojans had 3 runs in the first, now have 3 runs here in the bottom of the 4th with only 1 out.
Got 4 hits this inning, 3 doubles.
Sutton Hyde, we talked about batting .365 coming into today's game. Copeland fires out to left field, directly to the left fielder for the second out.
For the Trojans, number 27,
Axel Dysholm next for Barren.
It's 1 for 2 this game. He had a single back in the 3rd.
Now Axel likes music from Bob Marley.
His walk-up song, I guess, was Bob Marley. I like Bob Marley.
And black licorice is his favorite candy.
I like black licorice.
Do you really?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I like Bob Marley. His songs are happy. They're happy songs, happy tunes.
You can't beat water, though. That's his favorite drink.
Oh, he
Axel's
drinks
favorite
water.
drink is water.
Oh, okay. I thought that was something
No
else.
soda with him.
Oh, gotcha. Well, that's good.
1-0 pitch. Outside. Jackson Reese at second. 6-0 the score. Bottom of the 4th. Trojans with 2 outs. That one high fly ball. And it's going to hook left. Oh,
foul ball.
Went over the fence, but just foul.
Long strike.
Barron's won the last 3 games against Central Hardin. Last year was 8-5.
Barron's shouldn't say this. That's kind of like, hey, he's 7 for 7 for the free throw line, and then they miss. But Barren County's gone 11 innings of scoreless, not giving up a run. So did a good job on the hill for the Trojans.
Pitch got away from the catcher there, Kreider, for a second. Counts 3-1. Out to the right, foul ball. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jackson Reese at second. And we'll have a little conversation between the catcher and the pitcher for Central Hardin.
And the rain stayed away.
Yeah.
It looked like.
Have you checked the radar?
I have not. About 5 o'clock, it looked like this game was going to get banged, but everything kind of stayed away. Now there's not much around. If it is, it's light.
Central Hardin has somebody warming up in the bullpen. Reese out there at second. Here's the pitch. Struck him out swinging. That will end the inning and leaving Reese at second. But Trojans score 3, and it's Barren County 6, Central Hardin 0 after 4 here on WCLU Burgundy, 104.7 FM.
Attention home buyers and homeowners. If you're shopping for a mortgage or considering home financing, call one of Kentucky's top mortgage lenders, South Central Bank. Recognized as the area's best mortgage company, we are ready to help you walk through every step of the borrowing process. With experienced lenders and a full range of loan solutions that suit your budget, South Central Bank can make your dreams become reality. Contact us today. You can even apply online at southcentralbank.com. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only
Back here at Trojan Field, Jay Turner with Scott Gillen as we go to the 5th inning. Barren County with a 6-0 lead over Central Hardin. Got a big crowd watching us at Raphael's.
All right. Hey, everybody.
Yep.
What's going on?
Victor's glad to hear the games and watching on YouTube. And pretty good crowd, according to Mr. Todd Steinbergen.
Yeah, I just live right down the road from Raphael's, and every time I drive by there, man, it's always full.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it is good. Central Hardin, last inning, they scored no runs. It was 3 up, 3 down for Barren County. First 3 hitters for the Bruins, Chase Higdon, Noah Breitner, and Logan Robertson.
Yeah, Higdon, the third baseman.
Higdon grounded out to JP in the 2nd inning. He's 0 for 1.
Cameron Crawford with his 53rd pitch in this game. Swung on by Higdon. Higdon batting .234. 11 hits on the year.
Tell you what, he's had good command of all of his pitches today. He's done a really good job. We're already in the 5th inning. He's only thrown 54 pitches, so he's had a cruising day.
Yep. That one, just got by Potter into left field for a base hit.
Got to bring up Noah Breitner. He lined out. Jackson Reese made a diving catch in the 2nd inning. Made a nice play. He's 0 for 1 on the day.
Yeah, Noah Brittner, who's the freshman, the DH today for Coach Steve Delabar. Six 0 Trojans. Barren scored 3 in the first and 3 in the fourth. Now here in the top of the fifth as Crawford delivers a strike to Brittner. They're overall a young team. They'll have, 3 seniors in the starting lineup today? A couple of juniors, sophomore, freshman, 8th grader.
Yeah, keep these guys together here in a couple years. They'll be pretty good.
Central Hardin with a runner at first. Crawford with the 0-2. Grounds it to right and stopped by Reese.
Nice
throw
play.
to first is in time. Another nice play there by Reese to stop that ball. And first out of the inning here for Central Hardin here at the top of the fifth.
Breitner's like, dude, what I got to do to get one by this guy? That's 2 diving plays he's made on Breitner. Logan Robertson, the batter.
And just the 8th grader, second baseman for the Central Hardin Bruins.
Get grounded out to the third baseman in the third inning.
Only bats 115 on the year.
And I think he got hit by the pitch.
Yeah, he did.
That'll bring him back up to the top of the lineup. Chase Price, 0 for 2 on the day.
Yeah, back to the top here. Price, a senior for the Bruins, a center fielder. So we're starting the third round of hitting for the Bruins here in the top of the fifth. They do have a runner at second. They throw back to second to try to get him out, but he got back there just in time. Price, a left-handed hitter. And tried to bunt that one. Throw back to second. Got him.
Got him.
How about that?
Nice heads-up play by Aiden Keeney.
That was to J.P. Hyde and got him out for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, you got to, if you're a base runner, you got to see the bunt down. You're down 6. You got to have guys on. You got to score some runs. It's a base running mistake there by Chase Higdon. Good heads-up play by Aiden Keeney, though.
Yeah. And Crawford with the pitch. As the batter fouls that one off to the left. 0-1. Devin. No, it's Chase Price. I'm sorry. We're at the top of the order again. I thought that pitch looked good, but misses outside. Just missed the outside corner.
That reminds me of the Major League.
Remember,
just a bit outside.
Yeah. Was that Vin Scully? Or
no, it was Bob Uecker.
Bob Uecker, yeah.
Yeah, just a
little bit outside. Now we got a 2-2 count with 2 outs. And nobody on. Oh, no, we do have a runner at first. I didn't see him. Because he got hit by the pitch. Crawford with a 2-2. Grounds it. Reese throws it over to second. That's the inning for Central Hardin. Reese has done really well today defensively for the Trojans. So it played 4.5. It's Barren County 6, Central Hardin nothing on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank, working for you.
Back at Trojan Field, we go to the bottom half of the fifth. The Trojans 6, the Bruins nothing. We'll have Gavin Coffey, Aiden Keeney, and Skylar Potter, 5, 6, 7 hitters for Coach J.R. Estes.
Central Hardin's got a new pitcher on the mound, number 16, Aiden Gibner. He's a junior.
16?
Yes.
Okay.
So for Barren County in the bottom of the fourth inning, they scored 3 runs on 4 hits. They left 1 on.
Aiden Gibner is a junior. His ERA is 14.00.
Oop.
He's only thrown 43 pitches this season. This is his 4th game he's pitched in. 2 innings, 5 hits, all 5 runs, and 4 of them earned. But they've got I was looking at their list of pitchers here. They've got like 14 pitchers on the roster.
Hey.
They played in at least 1 game.
It means you can get as many guys as you can that can eat up some innings.
Yeah, and this was Copeland's 8th game he's pitched in. He's pitched in more games than anybody else, but several have pitched in 6. So Gavin Coffey will start it off here, the bottom half of the 5th.
Gavin Coffey's 0 for 2 on the day.
Coffey batting .260. 13 hits on the year. Coffey had a hit yesterday against Campbellsville. Oh, man. That one sailed almost here in the – if we hadn't had the net. Look out.
Nuclear loose.
Gibner, is that why his ERA is 14.00? Another one.
Yep.
High over Gavin Coffey's head.
Well, he's got to finish down. Those 2 pitches were way high, but he's still standing up. Yeah, he's almost got to put his hand in the mid. He's just not finishing.
2-0.
Working down the slope, as they used to say.
3-0 from Gibner. Gibner's a junior. Waiting for the signal from the catcher, Kreider. Now the throw. Will walk Coffey.
Yeah, on 4 straight, and he wasn't even close to the strike zone. That'll bring up Aiden Keeney. Aiden is 1 for 2 on the day.
Aiden Keeney, the senior catcher for the Trojans. Keeney was 1 for 2 yesterday against Campbellsville. And the pitch from Gibner. Probably his best pitch, but still high for ball 1.
Coach Estes may have these guys taken until he throws a strike. He's 5 in a row.
Mm-hmm. Gibner with a 1-0. Just a tad high on that one. 2-0. Aiden Keeney. Loves Reese's Pieces.
So do I.
I like them too.
Yeah, those are good.
Favorite drinks, an Arnold Palmer.
Those are good too.
Love steak.
Me too. Man.
We're on a roll here.
Here we are.
Hank Williams Jr.
Yes, sir. We're 4 for 4. We're batting 1,000. We've had Keith Whitley and Hank Williams Jr. These guys are going way back into the archives.
Yeah. Another walk. Keeney will head to first. Coffey will be at second, and that will bring up Skylar Potter.
Skylar is 0 for 2 on the day. 8 consecutive strikes for Gibner. Go out here and have a little powwow.
Remind you, you're listening to and watching our broadcast here on WCLU Radio, 104.7 FM and 1230 AM, WCDS Glasgow. YouTube, BC Live, with a live broadcast here from Trojan Field.
What's Skyler? What is he like? What's on his
I don't have the
bio?
juniors.
You
I
don't have,
only have the seniors.
He's
That's
got
all,
seniors.
That's all they
Okay.
gave me. It's just
Okay.
just the seniors.
I got you.
Pitch from Gibner.
Yeah, when you have, I know as a fielder, you know, when you're watching ball after ball after ball, it'll almost put you to sleep, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, smoke, there's one in play.
Yep. And that one chopped down the third base line. Tag made it third. Throw to first. Did he make it?
Nice play.
Yeah. It was just in time. There's 2 outs.
Batting for the Trojans, number 26, Joey Myers.
Joey Myers, the DH.
Joey's 1 for 2 on the day, doubled. Last inning, scored a run.
Joey Myers, he loves Mom's chili. That's his favorite food, Mom's chili.
Yep. Everybody loves Mom's chili.
That's right. And Arizona watermelon. You've had Arizona watermelon, haven't you?
No, what is that?
Oh, it's some kind of drink.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that's good.
Arizona's, I like they had an iced tea, didn't they, Arizona?
Yeah,
Didn't
I
they
think
make an
they
iced
do,
tea?
yeah. I don't know what an Arizona watermelon, maybe it's watermelon.
Watermelon tea? Could
watermelon tea?
I don't know. But anyway, counts 0-1 to Joey Myers. Got 2 outs here. We're at the bottom of the 5th. Gibner with the throw. Out to left field. And it may be gone. How about that?
JoJo with
Joey
the 2-run
Myers with a home run. As it brought in Jax Vincent, who was a courtesy runner.
You know, back a couple years ago as a sophomore, there was a nip and tuck game with Glasgow in the district tournament, and Joey hit a big home run for Barren County.
And that's his first home run of the season, by the way.
It's a good time
According
to pick
to the
it up.
stat sheet. Yep.
That'll bring up Jordan Harris. Jordan's 1 for 2 on the day. He scored a run.
8-0 now, Trojans here in the bottom of the 5th.
Ball seems to be traveling.
It is.
We've hit 3 off the fence today. We could have had 4 home runs today.
Here's Gibner's pitch. Just got the outside corner. Barren County 13-7 on the year coming into today's game. Central Hardin 10-11. Pitch from Gibner. Oh, that bounced off.
Just a bit low.
In the front of the plate and then into the backstop. One and one. Gibner with his 15th pitch. High on that one, 2-0 or 2-1. Jordan Harris, sophomore left fielder. Two one from Gibner. Out to right, and they will make the catch in foul territory. That will end the inning for the Trojans, but Barren County with 2 more runs here in the bottom of the 5th. They lead Central Hardin 8-0 after 5 here on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you.
always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall.
Of the sixth inning here at Trojan Field, Barren County 8, Central Hardin 0. Jay Turner along with Scott Gillen here on this Friday afternoon. Don't forget, we'll be back here Monday afternoon. The Trojans take on Allen County Scottsville in a District 15 matchup. 5:30 first pitch, 5:15 our coverage will begin here on WCLU Burgundy, 104.7 FM and online with the live stream at WCLUradio.com.
First three batters for Central Hardin: Devin Hubbard, Kellen Brandenburg, and Caleb Irwin. Devin is 1 for 2 on the day.
Devin Hubbard is junior, left fielder for the Bruins. Aaron Russell tells us we have 37 watching right now.
All
of course,
right.
there's probably that many or more at Raphael's.
I'd say on a Friday night, I'd say you're probably
it was
right.
pretty packed.
I'd say you're probably right.
Todd sent some pictures, and it looked like crowded on Friday. It's a good place to eat.
Hey to everybody there.
Got some good wings. Have you had their wings?
I have not. I've been there once, and I had a pizza, and it was pretty
The
good.
pizza's good, too.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. 0-2 is the count here from Cameron Crawford, and swung on a strikeout by Crawford. How many strikeouts does he have?
He has 3 on the day.
Three
He
on the
struck.
day, okay.
Yeah, he struck Hubbard out twice. Struck out Caleb Irwin.
Brings up Kellen Brandenburg next for the Bruins.
He's 0 for 1 on the day. He had a walk in the first inning. Flied out to center in the third.
Crawford fires, chops it foul toward the Bruin dugout.
Yep, Cameron's had a good day on the hill. I'm just amazed as he's been ahead of just about everybody's face today.
Cameron Crawford Jr. for the Trojans delivers the 0-1. And that's going to be it's fair ball. And picked up by Potter. Couldn't get it over there to Coffey in time. And it's kind of a slow runner down that third base line.
We call those a swinging bunt. That'll bring up Caleb Irwin. He's 1 for 2 on the day.
Junior right fielder for the Bruins. Irwin batting .340 coming into the game today with 18 hits, 9 of the RBIs. Left-handed hitter. Crawford fires. That looked good all the way for a strike.
Hit in the count again. 0-1.
Crawford with pitch number 70 coming up.
Good pitch. Just a little outside.
One ball, one strike. Fouls that one off to the left side.
Yeah, Caleb Crawford, he's quarterback on the football team. Is that correct?
Yeah, he was back up. He was back up to Tate Spillman this year.
I think that was right.
Grounded toward Jackson Reese. Throws to first. Oh, threw it away. Runner will head on over the third. Now they got a run down here, and the tag made. So that will be, is that the first out?
The second.
Or second out of the inning, yep. So they do have a runner at third with 2 outs here at the top of the 6th, and that will bring up Reese Cowley.
Yeah, that's another base running error. I'm sure that Central Hardin's coach will probably be telling them about it after this game. You're down to 8. You got to have guys on. It's getting late in the game, and another base running mistake.
That pitch got the outside corner for strike 1. Reese Cowley, the shortstop for Central Hardin. Batting average of .281 coming into today.
Reese is 0 for 2 on the day.
And the count's 0-2 to Cowley. Crawford ready to deliver.
Sun's peeking out now, Jay.
It is. Ground ball right up the middle. And their first run will score here for Central Hardin as Brandenburg scores for the Bruins here at the top of the 6th. It's now 8-1, Barren County. And Braden Kreider, the catcher.
He's 0 for 2 on the day. Central Hardin scores their first run in the top of the 6th. Barren County's up 8-1.
Both teams' pitchers warming up. Not sure who is that out there.
I can't see that far away. There's too many.
Myers?
Joey. Y'all got good eyes. I can see them, but I sure couldn't tell you a number.
Crawford, 1-0 pitch. Popped up high in foul territory, but it may be out of play. Yeah. One and one with 2 outs, and they have a runner at first. They scored their first run here in the top of the 6th. Kreider, the hitter for the Bruins. And that one outside.
2-1 the count to Braden Kreider.
Kreider with 12 RBIs on the year, 14 hits. And runner going. There's a ground ball picked up by Hyde. The throw over to first is in time, and that will end the inning. They do score 1, but that's all they got. And it's 8-1 Trojans after 5.5 here on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
103.7 WHHT plays country's hottest hits from today's country artists, like
Hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
Hey, it's Lainey Wilson.
Luke Combs here.
great country that you can listen to longer with local community information that you need on 103.7 WHHT.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Central Hardin, we go to the bottom half of the sixth inning. Jay Turner with Scott Gillen here this afternoon. And the sun is trying to shine a little bit before sundown.
Yes, sir. Central Hardin's got a new pitcher on the hill, number 24, Jordan Bailey. He's a sophomore. The sun is out.
Yeah. So Bailey is the third pitcher of the day for Central Hardin. Jordan Bailey, a sophomore, 4.45 ERA, 11 innings. This is the 7th game he's pitched in this season. Given up 16 hits, 10 runs, 7 of those earned. He's walked 8, struck out 5.
First 3 hitters last inning for Barren County, they scored 2 runs on a Joey Myers home run. First 3 hitters for Barren in the bottom of the 6th. We're back up at the top. It's J.P. Hyde, Jackson Reese, and Sutton Hyde.
And J.P. is 4th at bat in this game.
Yeah, he's 3 for 3. He's got 2 doubles, RBI, scored twice. Good day for J.P.
New batters?
New batters. Number 18.
Brandon Yules.
Brandon
18.
Yules.
Landon. Okay. Landon Yules.
Landon Yules.
Number 18. Number 18.
He's 15 on the roster.
15 on the roster, but 18 today. Okay.
His uniform's different.
Oh, okay. And the new pitcher is Jordan Bailey for Central Hardin. It's only the 4th time Yules has batted in a varsity game.
And Jacob Spence is in the on-deck circle, so he'll be hitting for Jackson Reese.
And a strike to Yules. Makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch from Bailey. It's it and went off the glove of the first baseman. And Yules makes it to first in time. Went off Brandenburg there.
Yeah. That's the pitcher should have. Anytime you got a left-hander, anything that's hit to the right side of the field, your pitcher should be making his way towards first base, and kind of went to sleep there. Jacob Spence, the batter now for Barren County.
Yep, his favorite candy is Hershey's chocolate.
I'll take that.
I'll go for that.
Yep.
Mexican his favorite food. Dr. Pepper his favorite drink.
3 for 3.
And Morgan Wallen is his favorite music artist.
Never heard of him.
I play a lot of more. You don't listen to me, do you?
No, I don't listen.
Well, I got to put a plug in. Middays on WHHT, 11 to 3. I play a lot of Morgan Wallen.
I used to listen to you back years ago when I was a kid. You were on Wovo.
When you were a kid?
When I was
All
a kid,
right.
yeah.
I am old, yeah,
I probably
for sure.
talked to you. I used to call in, hey, can you play, I don't know.
Doobie Brothers or something?
Doobie Brothers, Sticks.
Elton John.
Sticks. Yeah, used to be on
Sticks,
WOVO.
REO Speedwagon.
WOVO is it's no longer, right?
No, it's
no
longer.
No longer, yeah. Wovo was the bomb back when everybody listened to Wovo.
Back in the 70s and 80s.
I probably got mad at you a few times.
You may have.
Because I would try to tape, and you know how you had the cassette tapes back years ago.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who don't know what a cassette tape is, and when your favorite song came on the radio, you try to tape it. And you always got mad when the DJ started talking before the song was
That's the
over.
way we had to do it. That was our, we had to talk over the song a little bit.
I should have had a meeting with y'all. That's back in the days when you made those mixtapes, you know.
Runner going. There goes Yules to second. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Spence. Well, yeah. Remember the 8-track tapes? You probably don't.
Well, yeah, the 8 tracks, about the time I started remembering anything at all when I was little, the 8-tracks. I never had an 8-track. Did you have an 8-track?
I had an 8-track.
I never had an 8-track. No, never.
I had to put an FM radio converter in my first car because it was AM radio.
Yeah, AM. Yeah,
FM was not
FM.
that big a deal, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, nice hit to left. Yep, how about that one for Jacob Spence? Here comes Yules to score to make it 9-1, and Spence with a double.
Jacob Spence coming off the bench to hit an RBI double.
That's his first RBI of the year, looks like, on the stat sheet. First double.
Who's this up? Number 14.
14's Colton Wilson.
Colton Wilson.
Yeah. Heard his mom was what?
Good people.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard that too.
Yes. There's a pitch. Oh.
It's getting,
heard that one.
It's getting right up in here.
Here's Bailey's pitch. And runner will go. There goes Spence to third. Got off of the catcher.
My uncle had a bunch of 8-tracks when I was a kid. He was a big fan of Porter Wagner. If I've heard Carrollton County Accident once, I've heard it 1,000 times.
Porter Wagner.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know who Porter Wagner is.
That's how Dolly Parton got her start, too.
Yes, she did, yeah, on the Porter Wagner show. He had those sequins. Remember those big sequin suits he wore?
Yes, they were.
Big hair.
Very flashy.
Yeah.
2 balls and a strike to Colton Wilson. Here's Bailey with his 13th pitch. Wilson was looking at them. Are they going to call it a strike? Must have went down and inside over the plate, 2-2. Got any Porter Wagner over there?
Porter Wagner. Porter Wagner had a TV show,
He
right?
did.
Porter Wagner show.
In black and white. Did you ever have a black and white TV?
You know what? My mom and dad, when I was about 12 or 13, I got a 13-inch black and white TV, and you could only get like 4 stations.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I remember every night when I was in high school.
No remotes back then either. No remote control.
On Z17.
3-2 pitch.
Out of Nashville.
Will walk Wilson.
The Three Stooges would come on, and I would watch the Three Stooges on Sunday night, and I'd lay there until I went to sleep watching the Three Stooges. But you want to know the funny thing about it was the knob on my TV broke. Oh, no. So I had a pair of vice grips. That's how I changed the channel. Yeah.
That's terrible.
It had rabbit ears and
vice
grips.
Ears, yeah.
And vice grips because I couldn't. My handle thing, my knob broke.
Wilson's in first. Here's the pitch.
And Axel Dyson.
Yep.
Is 1 for 3 on the day.
9-1 Trojans here. Bottom of the 6th.
Yep. A lot of people don't know. Of course, we're telling. Oh, there's a rip.
Oh, yeah.
Telling our age is like when we were growing up, we only had like 4 channels. And
4, 5, 8, and 13.
And you could get channel 2 if it rained.
2 if it rained.
If it rained, was the only time channel 2 would come in. It was if it was raining.
To have no remote control. You had to get up and change the knob.
You did. I was the remote control in my house.
This one's popped up high toward left, and left fielder makes the catch. We're going to have a runner score, though. Jacob Spence slides in to make it 10-1, Barren County.
Now batting for the Trojans, number 1, Jax Vincent.
And Jax Vincent's up next. Batting for Gavin Coffey, I believe. Yeah, he's talking about the Three Stooges. You know they're on MeTV every Saturday afternoon.
MeTV.
You get MeTV?
I do. I never watch it.
That's one of my favorite channels. That and INSP.
I don't know if we. Oh yeah, we get that. I think we get that.
Strike Delivered to Vincent.
MeTV.
INSP is all the westerns.
Oh.
Gunsmoke, Wagon Train, Bonanza.
I got you.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Wagon
Train.
Wagon Train.
Yeah. Pitch from Bailey. Oh. Vincent had to duck. Squat duck. Colton Wilson's at second. There's one out here in the bottom of the sixth. Barren with a 10-1 lead. Bailey gets away. Wilson heading to third and makes it in safely. I think I hit the foot of the catcher, and he was hobbling a little bit right there.
Got a chance, got a runner on third with one out. Got a chance to end it right here.
Yep. That is true. It could be the 10-run rule. Two balls and a strike. Bailey fires out to left field, and it is going to drop. And Wilson will score for Barren County. And that will make it 11-1, and the 10-run rule in effect. The game is over, and Barren County wins it here in 6. Trojans 11, Central Hardin 1. We'll come back with our post-game coverage. We'll take a 1-minute break and return. This is Trojan Baseball, brought to you by Don Franklin Auto at WCLU Burgundy, 104.7 FM.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. Well, for a wide variety of services.
Barren County Trojans win 11-1 in 6 innings over the Central Hardin Bruins here this afternoon. Barren County scored 3 runs in the first. They scored 3 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, and 3 here in the sixth to finish the game with a 10-run rule. 11-1. Trojans pick up their 14th win of the season. They've won 9 of their last 10, and they've won 6 in a row now. And Central Hardin falls to 10-12 on the season. More to come in the postgame report, brought to you by Don Franklin Auto. Back in 2 minutes on WCLU Burgundy, 104.7 FM.
Range anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Cold weather means you've got some things to take care of, like heat to keep you warm and comfortable. Put it on your list of things to do. A call to Southern States Glasgow to fill your propane tank. Southern States is one of the top suppliers of propane gas in the country, and your Southern States in Glasgow is the local, smart, reliable source for all your propane needs. Safe, clean-burning propane gas is the premier energy source for heating and appliances. Call 651-6167 and 651-2159.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
Welcome back
Just
to Trojan
past the
Field.
railroad
Jay
track.
Turner with Scott Gillen as the Trojans win it over Central Hardin by a score of 11-1 in 6 innings of play. Again, the Trojans scored 3 in the first. They scored 3 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, and 3 in the sixth to finish the game. Central Hardin's only run came in the top of the sixth for the Bruins. And, Scott, you got the stats ready there, looks like.
Yes, sir. First off, for the Central Hardin Bruins, first off, Cameron Crawford had a really good day.
Mm-hmm.
Gave up a run, only gave up 4 hits on the day. Chase Price was 0 for 3. Devin Hubbard was 1 for 3. Kellen Brandenburg was 1 for 2. Caleb Irwin was 1 for 2. Reese Calley was 1 for 2. Braden Kreider was 0 for 3. Chase Higdon was 1 for 2. Noah Breitner was 0 for 2. And Logan Robertson was 0 for 1. For Barren County, they scored 11 runs on 12 hits, capped by a 2-run homer by Joey Myers in the fifth inning. For Barren County, J.P. Hyde was 3 for 3, scored 3 runs. No, I take that back. He scored twice, had an RBI. Jackson Reese was 2 for 3 with an RBI. Sutton Hyde was 1 for 3 with an RBI. Axel Dyson was 1 for 3. He had a sac fly in the sixth, so he had an RBI. Gavin Coffey was 0 for 2, but he had 2 RBIs on an error. Aiden Keeney was 1 for 2. Skylar Potter was 0 for 3. Joey Myers was 2 for 3. He had a double and a 2-run homer for 2 RBIs. Jordan Harris was 1 for 3. Landon Yules came in off the bench. He was 0 for 1. Jacob Spence was 1 for 1 with an RBI. Colton Wilson drew a walk, and Jake Vincent was 1 for 1 with an RBI. Final score 11-1 Trojans.
Yep. Trojans go to 14-7 on the year. They've won 6 games in a row now, and 9 of their last 10 here in this season. And
pretty good streak.
Yep.
Great streak, actually.
Good Campbellsville team yesterday, 7-0. Coming back and winning 11-1 here this afternoon. We'll take another 2-minute break. We'll come back with more of our post game here in a moment as the Trojans win 11-1 over Central Hardin. Before we go to break, let's get Coach J.R. Estes in here. I didn't know he snuck in behind us here. Coach, congratulations to you. Back-to-back wins, back-to-back days against a good Campbellsville team yesterday, 7-0, and we hit the ball pretty well today.
Yeah, no, thanks for being here and supporting us today, and we appreciate that. Yeah, it starts on the mound. You know, great outing yesterday by Skylar Potter. He's just done a heck of a job. When you can get 5 or 6 innings every time you go out, and then Cam's followed him every time this year, and just another performance. He was ready to finish this game if we didn't finish it, so just a heck of a performance.
Yeah, Crawford with only giving up 1 run on 4 hits today. That's pretty good pitching.
Absolutely,
yeah.
Absolutely.
I know you wanted to get this game in because you've got a busy week next week and 2 district games with Allen on Monday and Tuesday, and it was good that the weather kind of cooperated some. It did rain a little bit before game time, but I know you were happy to get the game in.
No, 100%. Their coach and I spoke earlier today, and I said, I think we're going to get some rain, but our field can use it. I said, if we can get past that little storm at 5 o'clock, we'll be fine. And, hey, the weather opened up here for us, and we were blessed to get it in.
Yeah. We go to 14-7 on the year. You've won 9 of the last 10 and 6 in a row. That's pretty good. Allen County, Scottsville on Monday here. We'll have that broadcast for you on the radio. And the Patriots coming in. Right now they're 6-13 on the year. They're 1-1 in district play, but you want to try to keep that undefeated record going.
Yeah, you want that number one seed.
Yep.
Not saying that anybody's going to be a slouch, but you want to be number one for sure. I don't know a lot about Allen County. I'll be doing a lot of homework this week, which we haven't had time to sit and think. We're kind of night to night reviewing other teams' video and game changers and things like that, but they'll be ready to play. We'll have to bring our A game as usual.
Yeah. Well, Coach, congratulations to you again, and we'll see you on Monday. Have a good weekend.
Thanks a lot.
All right, Coach J.R. Estes, the Trojans, they win it by a score of 11-1 over the Central Hardin Bruins. We'll come back after this 2-minute break to wrap up our broadcast here from Trojan Field here on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
Reliable internet and great customer service, two things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to scrtc.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
Attention home buyers and homeowners. If you're shopping for a mortgage or considering home financing, call one of Kentucky's top mortgage lenders, South Central Bank. Recognized as the area's best mortgage company, we are ready to help you walk through every step of the borrowing process. With experienced lenders and a full range of loan solutions that suit your budget, South Central Bank can make your dreams become reality. Contact us today. You can even apply online at southcentralbank.com. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West.
Again, the Trojans win at 11-1 in 6 innings of play over the Central Hardin Bruins here this afternoon to go to 14-7 on the year. Next game coming up on Monday afternoon as the Trojans play host here to Allen County, Scottsville in a district game. We'll be here to bring you the broadcast 5:30. The first pitch will be on there at 5:15 with the broadcast here on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM and also online at WCLUradio.com and on BC Live with the live stream. Until then, for Scott Gillen, our producer Jake Norris, Aaron Russell, and the BC Live crew, this is Jay Turner. Until Monday, have a great weekend and good night, everybody, from Trojan Field.